All right. What is this? Day 40, 43, 44? Planet Crafter. Thanks. Good to be back. Good to see you. Okay, good. Looks like chat is up and going. Video looks okay, and audio seems to be coming through. All right. So last time... Oh. Let me change one thing here. How's properties? No. Advanced. Yeah. Let's turn the monitor off. There we go. Okay. So trying to monitor the audio as it comes through the stream and not just locally, so we can catch any hiccups. At least that's the goal. So anyway, last time we did our water life collector, so we got some fish going. We did our insect rocket. We did a T5 drill. We did an aquarium, or T2 aquarium actually, and used our fish there. And we built a couple T2 storage. So our goal today is going to build an ecosystem, a bee, or another bee and butterfly, so we can increase our insects. Build a second insect rocket, although we might supersede that with getting some work done on our... We can show it out here. Our path over to where we're going to build maybe our heat unit. So instead of having a floor of heat like we've done here, we'll kind of cap this off maybe, or might make it taller, but we won't make it as big a monolith. We'll what is this? Is it common or uncommon? Uncommon. We can make it more of a complex rather than a monolith building. So let's see what we were going to do. So we were going to do this, which needs... This is our ecosystem, which we want to do first. So let's go get some more algae, some water. I don't know if we need it, but why not? Yeah, okay. You know what? I think we'll just drink some water up here. But we'll need lots of titanium and iron. Yeah. Titanium, iron, cobalt. And that takes care of that, okay. And we're getting more uncommon stuff now, so we should have a good supply of that. Oh, and we have a couple trees, so when we get to the tree spreaders, we'll have those going. So let's drop an iron. Oh, we can take this, right? Okay. Is it this floor? Or no, it's the floor below. Okay. But the things that we needed were... Yeah. Some fertilizer and stuff. So we'll just go ahead and use our resources here. Yeah, see, this is the nice... Well, it would have been nice if we had, like, not only being able to choose how wide we want our base, but how tall the ceilings, because being able to fly down this corridor would have been really nice. right, let's see if we can build one here. So we got a little ways to go still. Oh, we must have ran out. Yes, okay. But we get a feel for there, so as soon as we... Oh, actually... we'll make this one kind of a glass tube. Oh, that's kind of cool. So as soon as we get to the other side, we can start working our way up, and we'll have a way that we can walk over there. But now we've gone through that, so we can sit. Oh, there we go. I think shift is run. Oh yeah, we still need to get our... We forgot to do that this weekend. We need... So this needs fertilizer, which is 3 algae, a sulfur, and... So it's 1, 2, 3 sulfur and something else. Oh yeah, because we need to make lots of bio nuggets too. So we can make computer chips, so we can get our drone levels up, and as well as... Oh. Build more... Well, more teleporters and more storage. Okay, so we need another algae and 2 methane. Okay. So let's grab another algae. Oh, wait. I thought we grabbed 2 methane. Maybe I'm not clicking enough, or clicking... Something's not registering, because that's not the first time I've thought I've grabbed all the materials I needed and then had it not come through. T5 heater, T5 drill, okay. We really only need the 1 drone station, but I mean, I guess you could build multiple. Well, at least so far it seems like we only need that. We need a couple... 2 energy fusion cells. I don't know what this is. Allows you to reach distant wrecks with unique items to find. Oh, okay. So we might start working on putting some supplies away for this. I don't know what fuses that needs. Oh, there it is. Energy multiplier fuse. So I don't know how we make that, but we can at least start putting away like the energy fusion cell and whatnot. But anyway, we were focused on this. So we have that. So we need some common bacteria, T2 bacteria. Okay. So we'll do a common. Okay. We need a, is that mutation? So we need a T2 and we need a regular. So we need like 1, 2, 3, like an extra. Is that sulfur? I don't know if we need sulfur, but it won't hurt to have that. We're gonna have to probably build more and kind of 1 for each item eventually, because the ones that are 2 items are gonna kind of fill up. Right? Okay. Oh, and we need to make one of our crystal containment storage downstairs demand what we make from this, so that this doesn't fill up, so that it continues to work. And otherwise we get kind of this thing here where This just kind of fills up with one resource because things aren't getting made. Yeah, we might need another one for some of that other stuff, but anyway. Okay, so I think we need that. Right, now we need a T2. Okay. Oh, we changed mutagen and then honey. Oh, we gotta go get some honey. Okay. Okay, so I think over here somewhere is our... Right. Okay, and let's say that this supplies honey. So whenever this has honey, we can have it supply it. So we could maybe... I don't know if our T2 can go outside or not. If it can, we could put it just right next to it. And that will just let it kind of stock up, and then when we need it, we can have it we can have it both supply and demand, maybe, honey, and that way, if it's only one producing it, otherwise other things might fill it up, but we'd have to see how that works, because if other things are demanding it, it might, hopefully it would take it from those. So I don't know how that would work exactly, but we can give it a shot. Okay. Oh, so we need one more common, right? So we have that. Let's organize this. So we've got our water, we've got our uncommon T2, but we need a common. Okay. So we can put that in there, take out a common. What do we need for the nuggets? Is it just mushroom and silicon? Okay. So let's do per one of those. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then one more silicon. That ought to give us a few nuggets so that do we have any? Oh, we need to go get some more water. And I think we need water for our ecosystem anyway. All right. Let's take one out of there. Because these larger storage containers still fill up, but they're so much nicer than, well, more capacity. Because this is what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're 8 wide instead of 5. 3, 10. So they hold 80 items versus whatever 5 by 25, 30, 35. So more than double the capacity. All right, so let's drop off our bio nuggets so we can have some computer chips being made with our auto crafter downstairs. Let's double check we have everything we need for our ecosystem, which we do. Okay. Let's go build it somewhere close to water so we can grab a drink and replenish ourselves. Oh, do we have any food on us? Don't. So probably good to I have a couple food items. Okay. All right. So, oh, we could just drink from here, I guess. Okay, so that is still way out there, but it's gonna come here, and then we're gonna extend out what, back this way, like a ways, maybe to here, and then go that way some. So let's build a can we build it out here actually? Okay, we got the T2 honey or T2 beehive. Okay, so let's put this. So this is going to need, it looks like it has a butterfly holder. Oh. No, it looks like it supplies something. So from what we can tell, whenever it has this icon below the storage, this is what it produces. If it doesn't have anything, then you put it in and it uses what you put in to produce something else. So if this weren't here, then I would suspect that we could put in butterflies and generate more oxygen. But since it has this icon here, it sounds like it's going to collect larvae. Because this is what it looks like when we build our drills for iron, or like the T3 drills where we can select this and select the item that we want. But that is our first priority checked. And we might cut our stream a little short today. We have some other things we needed to do. But oh, okay. We'll work a little bit more on our path over to our structure over here, our heating area. So we'll go get more iron and then see what this can give us. Wait, why is there aluminum on the... Must have fallen somewhere, or we dropped it? I don't think we dropped it. All right. Let's go get some iron. Okay, so let's do that. Still got a little cobalt, okay. Iron, okay. And iron and titanium, okay. All right. So we're doing it every few, but I might make both sides of this. I might make this, maybe make this whole tunnel glass. I think that could be interesting. So I like being able to see out and see some of our progress out there, but also looking down is kind of cool as well. So let's start building some more habitats. All right, and let's there we go. So this is nice. You get to kind of see how far much we have to go. So it looks like oh, it's hard to tell there, but 1, 2, 5. So we have a ways to go. Do we have any? We don't have any magnesium. And having these skylights in the ceiling means we could watch these items fall and see where that stuff lands and go pick some of it up. So what do we got going on here? Oh, right. That's a container there. That's our fuses. Let's say that we're demanding. Where is it? This. And where do we want to put our chips when they're made? Guess we can put them over here too. Oh, we have access cards. Huh. I don't know how we make or what we could use access cards for, but that would be interesting. Oh, there's a T2 drone. What is oh, this is demanding, not crafting. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So now these are what it's demanding. So when we have these, they can end up here. Okay. Okay. So that's good there. So we can... we can make more drones, but I think things are okay that way. Oh, we want more of this, all right? So we can put this maybe here. Something we can more forget about. What do I want to put in here? Do we want to put it here? Oh. Yeah, I guess we can put it here. I don't know what we'll put in it yet, but we'll see what this fills up. Because what we were trying to do. We got that checked off. We want the T2, which is plastic nugget, tree bark, T2 to fertilizer, and bee harvey. So an ecosystem is going to help things, so that should speed up our progress, which we're going to say started at GTI of 295. let's focus on that and our heater stuff. Well, I really want to get the heater thing going. So let's welcome in Art Motion. Welcome back. Happy Monday. All right, so we'll do that. We need a lot of this. Maybe we'll... Oh, we can put one of those. Oop, don't want to put all that in there. Maybe just one. Right, and then maybe we can build a just a little chest. We don't need a dimensional storage. And we can set it to also take some of the drones. So some of that stuff fills up. The drones will have space and time to drop stuff off. So we'll have extra supplies when we get to the end. So we can carry what is in our personal inventory, and then we can also have the drones drop off extra material here too. So, right, so we can set, say, something like this. And we want it to, let's have this focus on just titanium and, yeah, why not? Do a little cobalt. So this is everything we need for the glass and whatnot. So right, and then we can right, so that's gonna light things up here. Can we turn this off? We can dim it a little bit so it's not so so shiny. There we go. Keep things lit up but not too bright. Okay. And we'll just keep ticking away here. Oop. Are we out? Yeah, we're out. Okay. Oh, do we have enough for... Nope. But we do have this. Okay. Right, and now... Yep, see, there we go. So this filled up. And periodically, I guess we can take that down and move it. And then that way we don't have to keep going back as far. Oop. So we don't have enough for that. But we can do our floor. And there we go. We'll get to the other side in no time. All right. Oh. Okay. There we go. See, drone's dropping off stuff. So we do need to probably increase our drone so that to get them close to an idle state, so that we never have to wait too often. That things are, well, that's kind of where we'll need a dimensional storage. Well, I'm calling it dimensional storage, but the T2 storage. Oh, thank you for the nerd cookie. I appreciate it. But I really like the T2 storage. It's not having to build as much storage to contain the material is really nice. So any upgrades to that is good. Oh. See, we got that there. Okay. So probably build a few more up by our bio lab production area, so we can split some of the other uranium and whatnot production. Oh, thank you for the caffeination. We were doing some coding earlier and had our coffee on our other system. All right. Let's go see if the drone dropped off anymore there. So our big projects are increasing our drone count, getting our heater building set up, part of our complex. Is this demanding the right stuff? Or are we just not getting any titanium yet? I guess we don't have enough drones, maybe? So yeah, the drones, the heater project, and then we need to work on a T2Bs, another butterfly, and probably a second insect rocket. All right. Do we have enough for that? No, but do we have enough for the floor? We don't have enough for any of that. Okay. So we'll have to go back and collect some, but we've made fairly good progress there. Oh. I wonder if we made a, well, it wouldn't do much good here, but if we made a tube, a downward tube, that we could just fall into the lake below, that would be handy. This might actually teleport us in the direction we're going if we run out of water before we get there. All right. Wait, where's our water at? Oh, we ran too far. All right, so let's do that. Take one of those. Perfect. Okay. Let's see if we have a nugget, because we could probably work on a bee farm while we're extending out our heating area. Did any of these get used? Okay, good. So this should be providing nuggets, supplying nuggets. Okay, good. And then one of the containers downstairs should be asking for them. And building the microchips, whatever they're called. Okay, so we need tree bark, which is easy to get. We need a bee larva and tree bark. Well, tree bark is good. I mean, T2 fertilizer. Oh. Right, and we can also do another one of... Oh, we don't have any... Did we use that already? I thought we grabbed more. Maybe not. Okay. Do we have any bee larvae in here? No. Okay. Any bee larvae in here? No. Let's reorganize this. Yeah, this... For me, this kind of feature of putting these items together would be really handy in Minecraft. Maybe like extending kind of the crafter capability where you could turn on and off slots. So any item that you put into an off slot has to be manual, but the ones not turned off can maybe sort alphabetically or something, or maybe you could change that. Oh, here's what we want. We want a bee larva. So we need an uncommon, mutagen, and a fertilizer. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we'll drop that off here. We need an uncommon, and then we need a regular mutagen and a fertilizer. Pretty sure fertilizer takes... Oh, we have a sulfur there. Okay. Three. I think that works. Let's go over here. Because we can get this bee larva growing while we work on our catwalk over to... Oh, we need a fertilizer for sure. Okay. Oh, oh yeah, fertilizer, and then... is it mutagen? So we need one of these. Okay, so more of that. Another methane and another... and another sulfur. Right. Yeah, regular mutagen, T1 mutagen. Oh. All right, so for the T1, we need one of these. Now, that, okay. And we can put that there. That will give us a B. And if the developers ever see this, having an upgrade where you can take apart these pillars and kind of convert one by ones into something bigger would be a huge quality of life. Okay, so for our B, we're doing that. Oh, we need a T2 fertilizer to be prepared for that, which is another fertilizer, 2 methane, algae, and a squash. So we need 2 methane, 2, 3, because we need to convert one into that. And there we go. Okay. Oh, that's not going to be enough. So we're going to have to borrow another one from this supply while we're doing something a little water heavy. Oh. We can demand water. So anytime something supplies... oh. That's... We need to remember, maybe as soon as we get this beehive going, to go over to our meteor field where we have another water collector and set all of our water collectors to supply water. And then that will keep our container here full of water, and that will help keep our water supply better. Oh, oh yeah, we needed this, which needs... Wait, what were we doing? T2 fertilizer. Okay. Which needs, okay, sulfur and 2 eggplant. Okay, so we have to wait for the eggplant to grow. Or go get some somewhere else, but sulfur is here. Yeah, see, like this one is going to get taken over by algae, although it's not mining algae, it's just taken from what we use downstairs. Or what we supplanted down there. Wait. Okay. Let's get prepared, because we make the... Oh. Oh, the beehives make honey, so I don't think we put one in there. Okay, so I think we're okay there, actually. Right, let's do all of that. Let's head back upstairs. While I'm thinking about it, let's go make that change that we asked about earlier. And go to our meteor field. And we'll say here, you're going to supply water. We'll take all those for now, but yeah, this was handy to get over here to collect the pulsar crystals and to, because we can't mine the pulsar crystals, but it gave us a way over to this kind of area of interest or point of interest. Oh, well, we could just take the fertilizer because we don't need that over here now. And we can use the mushrooms. Drop that off. Okay. And back to base. So now we can focus on with our drones. That's actually a nice touch, and we don't have to, what are we going to put in here? So this is nothing right now. So what do we want to put in here? I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll figure out something here. For now, we'll just leave it there. A placeholder one. But now we can go upstairs. We can do our T2 fertilizer. Perfect. And now we should have everything except for our bee and our tree bark. And our tree bark is downstairs on our kind of, I don't know, path of life, path of nature, whatever we want to call it. Okay, so let's make another one of those. Yeah, okay. Right. Oh. So we don't have room for any stuff in here, but maybe we could do... make a few of these that reduce our... Right? What is this one? So this one is all of that stuff. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this one is kind of getting taken over. Do we need oxygen? What is oxygen used for? We don't need it for that, so, okay. Oh, but we can say you are going to supply the pulsar quartz. Right. Okay, so that means some of this stuff is going to get used. Perfect. What is our take on that? So it's 1-to-1, so that's still gonna get... But our iridium is, I think, set to higher priority and is closer, so maybe that will kind of balance things out. And this is gonna fill up our storage downstairs with this. Now that we have that, we can put something over here. We could put something here, maybe, right? because we can still reach this if we need it. Yeah. What do we want to put in here? So this is going to demand the crystals, maybe, or the pulsars. Well, but we want to keep it downstairs, I guess, because that's where we need most of that stuff. But yeah, okay. At least it's up here. Once we figure out how things are gonna work down. Yeah, so the drones are doing their thing, so it's either full or whatever. Well, let's just have this demand then. And it's just another spot that we can use that for. What is our time? What is our time? Okay, so yeah, maybe we'll get another couple minutes. Get our T2 beehive going at least, and then that might be the end of our stream. So we can hit our other meeting. Oh, yep, perfect. Okay. Let's go to our... So we have our little biolab here, but then we have our walk of... I don't know, walk of life? Which is our trees. Our biodome of trees. Our butterfly house. With our neon butterflies. And then lastly, our little fish farm, which is a full sphere, so we can actually see down into the lake below. So a nice little preview of nature. And as we get different T1, T2s, we'll build on this line and kind of take it over to this rock protrusion over on the other side of the lake there. So we can kind of isolate our footprint on this side of over this lake. All right, so let's do this. Then we'll do our T2 beehive, and then that will probably be our stream. All right. Oh, okay, perfect. Aren't we're demanding these other things? Okay. But we're not, because it takes more than, takes titanium for that too, doesn't it? So we're not getting titanium over here. It seems like it's only providing iron. So either iron is, I don't think do we have any just iron mines? Is that why? We have titanium here. This is demanding, oh, so this is building up a supply of titanium, but these should be supplying titanium. Okay. Okay. Supplying titanium. And supplying titanium. Okay. Let's see, can we build a beehive up here? More bees. So this is probably going to produce more honey. So we're going to say you are going to supply honey. So a lot of insects, a lot of plants. So that should help our GTI increase faster. Yeah, it's starting to tick up pretty good. Once we get the whole numbers, then it's just a matter of seconds. So, 600 seconds would be 10 minutes. So rounding down, 2 minutes to 1,000, or 20 minutes to 1,000. So an hour would be 3,000. So an hour and 20 minutes. So once we get the GTI going to one whole unit per second, it'd be like an hour and a half or less to get to our 4,000. Oh, let's go get some water and some food, and let's see what we can do. All right. Right, so we can drink that and take those. And see that filled up. That filled up. Perfect. So it was taking probably some from here and some from the other one. So that's, so we can pull a lot out of that as we need it, and that'll work good. All right, so one, two, three. Oh, we can put that in there. Want to drop that off and grab another one. There we go. That will condense some resources. Genetic synthesizer. So that's something to do next time. Oop. Organize this. Let's put a tree in there for why not? I wanted to put sulfur in there, but maybe not. Guess we'll have to put it over here because I don't want to carry too much of this with us. But that's growing. Do we have anything else? Okay. Perfect. Let's go see if we can make a little more progress here. Right, so we're getting a lot of iron. So maybe we put we're far enough down, maybe it's worth building another one and making a titanium. And then we'll have you just demand just titanium, and that way we have enough to, if they get populated fast enough, we can continue to build this. We have enough. We don't have any cobalt here though. Let's have you also demand cobalt then. So nothing there. So these aren't filling up fast enough, which means probably a drone shortage. So since we're close to time, let's go see what we can do for our drones. Maybe grab a rocket or two. Did we have any that got made? No. What do we need for this that we're missing? So, okay, so, well, we need some iron, but we'll need engine and circuit board. But for the circuit board, it's silicon, iron, and aluminum. Oh. If those got made, they might have got put over here. No, okay. Okay. So it's aluminum, silica, and something else. So aluminum is good. Silicon's good. Iron, zeolite, nuggets, and whatever. Oh. And nitrogen. So we have stuff here. So we have the zeolite here. Okay. There's our nitrogen. Okay, but maybe we just don't have enough. There's our iron. So let's demand some of that. Where's that nitrogen at? Some of the nitrogen. We had iron. You'll demand this as well. Okay, let's see what that does. That should help out then. Yeah, okay. So it was nitrogen was the bottleneck. Okay, so is it going to build another one? Give it a second here. So, okay, so you're doing that and that, okay. You're doing, if we limit it to 2, it should be okay. And you're the bio nugget as well. Okay, if that gets used, and then you are 2 bio nuggets, and then maybe another nitrogen. Oh. And here we can say, we can demand the nitrogen and the bio nugget as well. And that should help out. Okay. I'm guessing the drones might be busy, so let's help them out a little bit. What is... Oh, okay. Right. This is supplying all of that, right? Okay, good. So we'll put this in here, and then we'll say you are supplying that. Just so that we don't have to deal with all of that. Okay, so now we need what? 2 rockets, I think. Oh, what is valuable? Can we sell? The pulsar crystals are probably the most, right? And we have a pretty good stream on those. Nope. Fusion cells are 80. Circuit boards are 25. Okay, circuit boards and pulsar are the same. So circuit board or the fusion cells are 3 times the size, or 3 times the value. So maybe we, but the fusion cells take pulsar and something else. So let's go see what it takes to make a pulsar or a fusion cell. I mean. Is it in this one? So it's 3, but we have, I think we have obsidian coming here. So this would actually not be too bad. Well, but 25. So yeah, it's not the best deal. Because you get 80 for it, but it takes 3 pulsar crystals, which are 25 each. So you get 5 more, but you have to then combine osmium and obsidian. So you have to have something making these to get the extra 5. So if you're really trying to be efficient, I guess you could do something like that, but I don't think that's going to be what we want. Oh. What are we doing? Oh, right, drones. It'd probably be easier just to have the crystals and just save that time. Oh. Because now they fall from the sky. Now that we have a good supply, they fall from the sky. Common. Yeah, rares are not... as well, we haven't found a good use for the rares yet. The rare larva. Uncommon, yeah, but not rares. Okay. Oh, and we only have the T1 yet, so we have to figure out how to unlock that T2. Right, so we have 8 drones, so that should help with some of this now. But I want to get that up a lot higher. Right. So this way, I want them to get into an idle state more often than not. Okay. Any pulsar crystals up here? Okay. Let's go sell the pulsar crystals that we just found. Like that. Fly over here. Okay. At some point, we're going to need to make rockets too, but I want to get a lot more... yeah, so we don't need that to be full. But what are we looking at? So cooking smart. So we don't need any of that. Fuses. So we need the energy multiplier for our I call it the portal. The portal generator, whatever that's called. Oh, there it is, energy multiplier. So we need 6,000 to get some of these. So we either have to buy them or get the recipe. Because I think we need 2 of these, so we might need 12. And that would let us build that portal generator, which says it lets us access other ships. So a new blueprint. So so that's gonna be tough. Do we want the drone or the multiplier? Because it's gonna be 12,000 for that, 12,000 for the drone, which is 24,000, plus a 3x3 compartment, which would be 34,000. 34. So 49,000 because we want or 59,000 because we want the one with the dome. I mean, we also want the rounded one, but for that we want the bigger one. But we don't have enough for anything anyway, so let's launch that. So this doesn't take any. We can't. We have the extra rods there. Okay. So let's do that. Let's demand the pulsar crystals here too. So it's a small container, so when it fills up, we can sell it and then we can gradually build it up. So 25 times 10 is 250, so not a lot, but every 10 crystals, 250. So 10 gets us 250. You need 4 of those for 1,000. So that's 40. So 40 for 1,000. So we need 400 batches for the 10,000 things. So we need a lot. So that's going to take a while. Well, it looks like we don't have enough time to make our other meetings, so we might just cancel that and we'll go grab some water here. Do we have water on us, actually? No. Wait, okay. So let's go down here, work on this. So wait, what else did we do? Did we get we didn't get our butterfly or our second insect rocket, but we did get our GTI up. And once we get our building that we're going to use for our heater building, then we'll be able to get our GTI going up even faster from our heat. Oh, there we go. So we can take all of that. Let's build. All right. Oh, we don't have enough for that. Do we have enough for that? We do, okay. We're getting close. Getting close. Then I guess we could start putting some of our pressure drills, which increase pressure, on this other side of this hill and kind of have this be, pressure hill. And then can you see it from here? Guess yeah, you can see a little bit and the distance there kind of under the cursor, just slightly to the left of the bar in the middle. Or less middle of the screen. That's our like fish aquarium sticking out. So as we get more of that stuff, we can take that over here. So it'd be a long walk of life. So we can add more trees, more biodomes and aquariums and stuff there, and just have a nice long long walk to the other side through trees and fish and all that stuff. Okay. So that's not filling up quite fast enough, so. Oh, but I saw a drone head off there. Yeah, so that's not enough, so we'll need to leave this doing its thing to stock up. But that's not so bad, I guess. There we go. How many titaniums did we have? Oh, just one. I don't want to go back for just one. Okay. But with this level, it means that tomorrow we can probably get we can probably get to the other side and start working on building the perimeter. What are we doing? Oh, okay. So we do need to kind of cut off though. So 68% of the way to having frogs. So that will be fun. So we're gonna say we're roughly 329, 30 by the time we do our outro, which should be that'd be 30, 35, which is kind of our rate. We're slowly increasing that GTI, the rate of increase there, and we're getting between 30 and 50 per play, depending on whether we do our hour and a half. So making progress there. We built the T2 beehive today, which should help increase our insects and biomass. And that does look like it's ticking pretty good. We do need to get some more nuggets so we can increase our drones. I'd like to get it to 20 or 30. So we're, I think, at 8. So we might try to get 2 more next time. Kind of make that the goal, getting 1 or 2 more drones every time until we hit that goal of at least 20. And see how that does with our supply chain, making sure everything kind of tops up. And then as our T2 storage kind of fills up with one resource or another, we can kind of gauge what we need to add for the other components. And that way we have more than enough storage. And since we're not manually making it, we can keep it kind of compact, and we don't need to be able to see all of them, all of the T2s. So we could fill a compartment with T2s starting from the middle out, because the auto crafter will be able to pull from that even if we can't access it. So we can effectively have like these warehouses that do that. And I don't know if the auto crafters can access multiple floors. I suspect not. But we can use drones to move things between floors as well, so that will be a nice touch there. So I think we'll be good. So anyway, we accomplished building our ecosystem, our BT2. We're gonna say 330. We got most of the way across the lake with our connector tunnel, our catwalk. So tomorrow we'll plan on trying to finish that, along with building a perimeter for our heat building, where we build our T5 heaters. I think we'll plan on building maybe like a 2x2 of the heaters and like stacking that vertically, or maybe a 3x3. Maybe we'll go 3x3. Let's make a note of that. 3x3 for T5 heaters. Right. That'll give us a little bit bigger building, maybe a little bit more impression, more inspiring. And then we can continue to use the floor in our current building for our fusion reactors. Can they? I think we've been building them outside, but I wonder, we might be able to build them inside. We'll have to check on that. If we can, we could also build some of them in the perimeter that we're going to build of habitats around our T5 heaters. So anyway, that's our plan for tomorrow. To get over to our T5 heater area and at least get the first floor perimeter laid out. I don't know if we'll get to actually putting down a T5 heater, but at least get it prepped. So that's priority 1 for tomorrow. Priority 2 is going to be building something that advances the GTI. So either another insect rocket or butterfly house or beehive. One of those 3, whatever turns out to be easiest. That way, as we're building up and preparing for our T5 heaters, we can still get a little bit of biomass and animals going to help get our GTI going. Because I think we'll cut out our stream over on our tech tree. So 940. So we have some available stuff there. Okay, good. Nothing here. Oh. Okay. Oh, that was one of those crash ships that we found. Okay. Anyway, okay. So it looks like a lot of this stuff is GTI related. So the next backpack is 350. And now it comes down to animals. So we have a fair amount of stuff to do on animals. So the next one there is 250 or 2.5 tons. Genetic extractor, butterfly farm. So our T2 butterfly farm is 925 tons. Which isn't that far away. Like the speed at which that's going is pretty good. We've unlocked everything we can with plants. Our animal spreader is 70 kilotons. So we have what? 16. Okay. Wow, a little less than 16 kilotons there. And then another 5 on top of that. So what, 21 kilotons to get to our harvesting robot. So making progress on unlocking all of that stuff. All right. I think our interplanetary travel rocket, which is 4.5 Terra TI, which is what, probably 1,000. So that's where we're getting the 4,000. And that's the most expensive thing to unlock. So that's our final goal, where we're called Planet Crafter done. We might still do some of like the DLCs, like the hazardous planet and moons and whatnot, but we're gonna drop it back in the queue and put Minecraft and as the primary again, and maybe some satisfactory. Depending on how things go in the future, we might have to cut back the number of streams, but hopefully we can keep it going on the Saturdays, Sundays. Yeah, so with that, thank you for all the likes, follows, and support. Thank you for the lurk, the nookie, and for the caffeine, or the caffeinate redeem. We will be back tomorrow. Not sure what time, probably later in the evening. But once again, thank you for the support. We go live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Keep an eye out on Linktree, which will be on our outro screen for links to all of our streaming platforms. And keep an eye out on Blue Sky, also on Linktree, for our go live notifications. You can also follow us on favorite streaming service to get those notifications. So with that, we will see you tomorrow.